Hey everyone, thanks for joining. It's Taylor Lee, trainer at Triple J Armory, and here's this week's Triple J training tip. This week's training tip is going to be about tack and emergency reloads on an AR specifically. So in the end, we always got to top off that magazine or replace that magazine when it runs dry. And so here's just a few little tips on how to perform that as smoothly as possible. So we got a dry gun here. Once we run dry, what we're looking to do basically is the first thing we should do is we should feel a different recoil impulse or not feel our trigger reset. If we don't feel that, it's okay. We're going to end up pulling the trigger. Nothing's going to happen. We can hit that safety on and we can rotate that gun and visually inspect into the chamber to confirm we are out of ammunition. It's a good habit to get into, whether you're finishing a drill or a malfunction occurs or something doesn't feel right in your gun, just rotate that gun a little degree and we can visually inspect into that and see if we need to clear it, if we run dry or anything like that. But once we have identified that it is our magazine that's out, we need to replace it. What we want to be able to do, and this is where now a stock placement becomes really important because we're going to remove our support hand off that rifle. We're going to drop that magazine at the same time and grab our new mag. Now when we're grabbing our new mag, thumb up is going to be a really important thing, and also getting that magazine kind of low, or our hand low on that magazine. Why we do that is now I have room to insert that mag with my thumb up and I'm right there next to the bolt catch where I can hit that in right away. I am now back chambered and then I can bring my gun back up to my eyes and hit my safety off and keep firing. All right, now let's talk about a tack reload. So a tack reload is going to be when we still have ammunition in our magazine, but we know there's not enough and we want to replace that with a fully topped off magazine. So there's a few ways that you can do it in the end. You can grab your mag, grab it in the rear, grab your other one, insert kind of just like that and retain that magazine still. Be able to put it in your dump pouch, your pocket, whatever. But really what we're trying to focus on more than anything when we're doing this tack reload is we're staying in tight. Generally we are going to bring it in underneath our shoulder or we can stay up at that shoulder. But we're going to want to grab that mag in a position where I can still grab my other mag, whether it's with my index finger or the opposite way. I can grab it like that. Doesn't really matter which way we grab it, as long as we get a firm purchase on our magazine that we're putting back into our gun, and also a firm purchase on the magazine that we are taking out of our gun. Now, one thing to remind yourself about when we insert a fully loaded magazine with a closed bolt is we're going to need to smack that magazine. So generally, how we would do that is when we replace that magazine is we can give it a smack with the magazine we just took out of our gun, or we can put that mag back into wherever we want to, or put it back in our dump pouch, whatever, and then give it a smack after that. But it's really important to remember to give that magazine a smack to ensure that it is fully seated and doesn't come out when we start moving or shooting that gun. Thanks so much for joining this week's Triple J training tip. I'm Taylor, and as always, stay fearless in the fight.